Hi everybody, Ed Berger from the TackleDirect Pro Staff. Welcome back to our video library for another one of our great instructional, informational videos. Today we've got Greg Stotesbury. Greg's here from Aftco. It's good to see you, Greg.
Ed,
and we're talking gloves. Greg, tell us a little about what you brought us today.
Well, we bought 3 of our 6 models of gloves that we make. I'll start out here with the short pump gloves.
Okay.
We actually designed the gloves a number of years ago to just protect your hands. I mean, and all the different things that we do on board the boat, whether it's grabbing leader, gaffing fish, cleaning fish, fighting a fish, we need to protect the hands. So I'll start out with a short pump glove, which is one of our most popular. This glove is fingerless, so you can still tie knots and do everything that you have to do, but it's also got enough protection in here that when you're winding on a fish, you won't get that annoying blister on the inside of your fingers from gripping the reel handle. They've got protective spandex on the back here, so it keeps your hands protected from your knuckles pounding in any part of the reel or the gunnel or anything else. And it's got a terry cloth sweat wiper on the back, so when you're fighting that big tuna, you can do that if you have to. So that's the short pump glove. We also make this same glove in the short pump, what we call the long range model. It's got a Kevlar lining in here. So your guys that are fishing braided line, they can now guide line, or if they're using spinning gear, they can pick the line up with their finger, and with that Kevlar liner, protects the fingers from the braided line cuts. Next glove we're going to talk about here is basically the same as the short pump. We call it the utility, but it's a full fingered glove. A lot of guys like these for light tackle leadering a fish. Right. So if you're grabbing, you know your fluorocarbon leader or anything like that, these work great. They've got the sweat wiper on the back of the thumb, full spandura on the back, so it covers the back of your hand, but the fingers are enclosed. So these things are great if you're cleaning fish, if you're pulling crabs out of a pot, any of those kinds of things where you're wanting to protect your fingers. The utility glove, very, very popular glove. That's something that a lot of guys carry these things and use them for everything from gaffing fish, cleaning fish, picking stuff out of the pot, using them for fighting fish, the whole rundown there. The release glove. This is where we get into the more technical glove. This has got 100% Kevlar on the back of the hand back here, and also on the index finger in here. This is the glove that guys like to use when they're wiring medium-sized fish, anything from white marlin, sailfish, tuna, all of that, because you can now wrap up on leader and pull leader with these things and protect the critical part of your index finger right here. They've also got extra amounts of rubber padding on the inside here. And it's all synthetic material, so you can put them right in the wash bucket at the end of the day and wash them up. But they've got lots of protection on the inside here, but you still got enough dexterity that you can grab a leader and soft leader a fish without your hands getting cut. Again, Kevlar on the back, Kevlar on the inside. They're very, very comfortable. The thumbs are all padded in here, so if you're wrapping up again on leader material, you're not going to get any cuts.
Right, super. And I don't know if you've ever seen a fisherman that doesn't have like cuts in between the joints of his fingers
right here,
or the back of the hand. I mean, there's a destruction zone here.
Now we have one more glove that goes even beyond the release. It's called the Wire Max, which has got 100% Kevlar all across the back. It's also got closed cell foam in it. So if you're wrapping leader on a 400-pound blue marlin,
still got the padding in there for you.
Got more padding in there for you, and great gloves for protecting the hands, and that's what it's all about.
So from top to bottom, if you wanted to start out with something that's a little bit, something that's fingerless to keep your fingers open, you can still use your dexterity all the way up to when you're wiring fish, Aftco's got the right gloves for you.
That's correct.
Greg, thanks very much for coming in today. We want to remind everybody, if you have any questions about the Aftco products, that you can talk to one of our product specialists here at TackleDirect during regular business hours. Of course, you can shop 24/7 at TackleDirect.com, or if you're in the Northeast, please stop by our showroom in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. I'm Ed Berger from the TackleDirect Pro Staff, and with your Aftco gloves, we'll see you guys out on the water.